Hi guys, today's video is about what I consider to be the most powerful manifesting technique, and is there actually one that's better than all the others? What should you prioritize? I'm going to give some of my feedback as a coach, my personal experience and opinion. Obviously this can differ from coach to coach. I think most law of assumption coaches will agree, but yeah, like I said, this is my opinion and you may not agree that there is one specific technique, but yeah, it's up to what you enjoy and really connect with practicing. If you're really good at visualizing, you may consider visualizing. If you're really good at affirming, you may consider affirming. So do stay tuned to hear my thoughts and advice on this topic. Do thumbs up and subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you enjoy. If you enjoy this video and you want me to talk about these sorts of things more, I'd really appreciate it. And it will let me know that you guys like this video. And I also offer coaching. If you feel that you're struggling or that's something you're interested in, you can take a look at the information and consider if you want to sign up with me, because everything is linked on my Instagram page. In the description box, it's LOA Coaching, and it has all my prices and packages. I have tons of success stories from clients, reviews of people talking about my coaching advice. So take a look if you're interested. And now let's start the video. I would say that anything you can easily repeat and loop is the best or potentially most powerful technique. So like I said at the beginning, you may find visualizing to be really easy and powerful for you, and you can really just connect with and get lost in your visualizations really easily. In that case, you should keep persisting with that, and that can be your primary form. It doesn't have to be the words, it doesn't have to be the affirmations. Any form of positive thought that you can loop over and over and over consistently that implies your desired outcome is basically a good way to manifest. It doesn't have to be that you only do affirmations. Sometimes you can manifest, usually it's better if it's a specific situation or text message, but sometimes you can manifest literally anything just by visualizing or scripting. As long as you can focus on it and really connect with it in your mind, it's going to be powerful. But for me, I say affirmations are probably the most powerful, simply because they are the easiest to repeat and the easiest to loop. You say it over and over and over. You say it in your mother tongue, your native language. You know, for most of us that would be English. So you understand obviously the words. It's easy to say. It's not like learning a new language, and you understand what you're saying. You know, it can be as simple as SP is texting me right now. I have my dream job right now. I got a £5,000 raise this year. Whatever the case may be, you just literally say your desired outcome and you repeat it over and over. So to me, that is the most powerful technique, because yeah, it's just the easiest to do. Now, visualizing can be really powerful, and you know, whether it's a guided meditation or SATs, or you listening to a recording that, you know, you've made yourself a little guided visualization and you say, you know, this is the date I'm having with SP, or this is my day at work, how my day goes all the time, or this is my lifestyle right now, and then you describe it to yourself in your own voice. Your mind actually takes in visuals. So even if you're, you know, obviously using a verbal affirmation, it's going to process that in imagery. And I think that's actually what connects to our dreams, which I touched on in a different video. But I do believe, because our mind stores visuals and imagery, that especially connecting to memories. So I think that's where our dreams pick up on it as well. But because of that, visualizing can be really powerful, because you are automatically creating this visual. And it doesn't mean your mind takes it in better than an affirmation. It doesn't. It's the same process. It's the repetition that makes it, you know, absorb into your subconscious mind faster. But if you're already visualizing, it's already connecting with that as if it's a memory, as if you're literally thinking about something you're experiencing right now, or a memory you're thinking back on, and it's almost like tricking your mind. So visualizing can also be very powerful, and some people will swear by that practice. And this is proven by the emotions you feel when you visualize. You are tricking your brain into thinking, this is what I'm experiencing right now, by, you know, creating something where you're really connecting with it as if you are, because everything occurs in your mind, right? Like everything, all your mental and emotional reactions are just coming from an internal state. It's nothing to do with what you're seeing, because someone else could be seeing the exact same thing and not react at all and not care. So the emotions that are created by the visuals that you're having, and even visuals created by affirmations as well, those are very powerful, and that is a sign that your affirmations are working really well. It proves that your brain and your body are reacting to it as if you're experiencing it now. If you do a visualization of I don't know, like going on a date with your SP, or they come up to you on the street. This is quite popular. I think there are a few channels on YouTube that do these kind of visualizations where it's like you're meeting your SP on the street, and you know, I've done a few for like quantum jumping into your dream life, and I actually feel the emotion. So you're tricking yourself into actually thinking, I'm experiencing it now. So I'm feeling love, I'm feeling excitement, I'm feeling gratitude. You know, I'm feeling a little bit anxious, my heart is beating faster, oh my gosh, I'm going through this amazing experience right now. So it's like tricking yourself into thinking you've already experienced it. So for me, affirmations are still the most powerful, simply because they can create the same effect. The more you loop them, the more you're consistent and focusing consistently on the new story, the more you'll get visuals, imagery, I call them random, but they're not. Random thoughts that will pop up about your manifestation in your mind, and something positive. Like, let's say you're manifesting your dream car, you'll start imagining yourself sitting behind the wheel or walking up to the car and being like, oh my gosh, I love it, so beautiful, this is mine. You know, you're just imagining yourself sitting in the car, driving, and it's super comfortable and super luxurious. Or manifesting marriage with your SP. You'll start visualizing maybe them giving you a kiss on the cheek, them hugging you, them buying you flowers, you know, little moments like this, you'll start to get those visuals in your mind. And that is also a sign that your affirmations are saturating your mind. It's being convinced and thinking as if this is actually true. So it's bringing up imagery for you and the emotional reaction that comes with that. And because the subconscious mind is actually retrained through repetition, I say this to all my clients all the time. If anyone's struggling, I remind them that repetition is key. It's one of the most essential steps to maintaining, you know, positive movement and momentum within yourself, staying in that positive mindset. And yeah, repetition is one of those things that you really need to stay on top of, be self-disciplined with. So your subconscious mind learns through repetition, which means that the more you can loop a statement over and over, the more powerful of an effect it will have. If you think about memorizing facts for school exams, for example, you know, a history exam, you'd have to memorize dates and, you know, the Battle of Hastings and all these things, whatever it was you learned in history at school, you'd have to study for an hour, you know, memorizing the statement, repeating over and over and over, going back over it over and over and over. You might forget a few bits and then you do it again and again. And after an hour, you've probably memorized that statement perfectly. It's the same with creating a new belief about your life. So repetition is where your subconscious mind is going to be affected and be able to change the existing beliefs into your desired beliefs. And with a simple verbal or in your mind statement, so it can be out loud or in your mind, you are creating that change because you're telling your mind, you're like almost like beating it into your mind by saying, this is the reality, and they're saying, no, it's not. This is the reality. No, it's not. This is the reality. Okay, maybe it is, you know, here's a visual of it happening, you know? Another reason that affirmations are so powerful is because of, like I said at the beginning, their ease of use. It's so easy to implement. You can do affirmations anywhere, anytime. If you are at a family event and you're bored, for example, if you're waiting at the if you're waiting for the tube, right? If you're in London, you're waiting for the tube to arrive. This is me, I'm doing my affirmations during that time. If you're commuting to work, from work, if you're cooking dinner, if you're, you know, stood in a group of people at a party, but you're not speaking to anyone at the moment, or you are, I don't know, pouring yourself a drink at that party, you know, whatever it is, there are so many little moments in your day-to-day life where you can do affirmations. Visualizing, I think, is a little bit more harder. It takes more concentration. You can't be, you know, there are certain moments where, for example, in a work meeting, let's say, and you're kind of zoning out, you're bored or something, it takes more effort. I wouldn't recommend doing it then, whereas an affirmation, in 2 seconds you can just say it, right? And then you focus back on what you're doing, you focus back on the work meeting, whereas with a visualization it's usually done with your eyes closed, or you're relaxed, or you have peace and quiet, you don't have loads of people talking around you. So to me, affirmations are the most powerful because you can do it anytime, any moment. Even if you just say it once, it will still have some form of positive effect. as well as the fact that robotic affirmations do really work. They work very well in my opinion, and it's because it's the repetition. It's not the tone of your voice, it's not how confident you are, it's not how angrily you scream them. Your mind doesn't care, and it doesn't understand logic and ration. It just understands facts, factual statements that are said by you or by other people that you hear over and over. That's how the belief is created. So robotically saying the same statement will still work, and that's why it's so easy to do. It just takes self-discipline and determination to set aside the time to do the affirmations. So yeah, overall, I think they take minimal effort. They're so easy to do and really, really simple. Let's say you want to buy a new car. You just say, I already have my new car. If you want to go on a date with someone, you say, this person's taking me on a date right now. It's really quite simple. And yeah, that's why to me they are the most powerful method. And it's the core principle of law of assumption to repeat your desired outcome until it comes true. And I've seen it happen in my own life. Affirmations just work really, really well. So I hope this clarified things for you guys, maybe simplified the manifestation process a little bit. Hi guys, future Alexa here. Luckily I was just getting ready to film another video and I just deleted the final clip of this video. So it was just me doing my little outro, but I thought since I'm already in front of the camera right now, I'll just add it in now. So yeah, do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!